Here's the best feature of the Alfa Romeo Giulietta. Alfa Romeo is an Italian car company that specializes in premium vehicles. Some of their most well-known cars are the Alfa Romeo GTV V6, the 4C, and the GTA. These rides are all iconic, but they are only the tip of the iceberg. Alfa Romeo has another sick ride known as the Giulietta. This version first began production in 2010, and the company announced they were discontinuing it 10 years later. This made the then upcoming 2021 Alfa Romeo Giulietta the final edition of this small family car that has been a favorite of so many people. As a side note, the name Giulietta has been used by Alfa Romeo twice before. In 1954 when it was a family sedan, and then in 1977 as a small four-door vehicle. The latest Giulietta was unveiled at the 2010 Geneva Motor Show. From there, 400,000 cars were produced from when it first hit the market in 2019. We took a look at this now discontinued ride in order to determine the best feature of the 2021 version. It's an attractive sedan with pretty good power, but what is its top feature? It could be the gas mileage, or it could even be the interior cabin. Stick around as we uncover the thing that stands out the most on the 2021 Alfa Romeo Giulietta. Gas mileage is the best feature of the Alfa Romeo Giulietta. We know there's more exciting topics we could discuss about a car than its fuel economy. But this topic is important, not only due to the cost of fuel but also in understanding a vehicle's impact on the environment. The Alfa Romeo Giulietta has a relatively good fuel economy. It's not the greatest in the world, but it will do. The fuel tank holds 15.9 gallons of gas. It should also be pointed out that there are several different engine types that buyers can get for the Giulietta. The performance of these rides can differ greatly. You can also choose between gas and diesel engines, which is a bit rare for a family car as diesel is usually used for trucks. Diesel is more efficient than petrol, but this is only true for highway driving, so most consumers would likely avail of the gas version. This car from Alfa Romeo is rated as achieving 29 mpg in the city and 46.1 on the highway. That's 37.9 mpg combined. According to autoevolution.com, it emits 144 grams per kilometer of CO2. Being that this is considered to be a family vehicle, it makes sense they would design the engine in such a way that allows it to be more fuel efficient. This car is great for road trips, random outings, or even just commuting, and the fuel economy is only one reason why. The Giulietta has solid performance. Family cars don't need to be super powerful. Their purpose is to carry people safely and within a reasonable amount of time. However, it's still cool when they have a bit of kick to them. The Alfa Romeo is one of those cars that has kick to spare despite its intended purposes. The Alfa Romeo Giulietta is powered by a 1.4-liter TB GMT. It's a four-cylinder that produces a max 120 horsepower at 5,000 revolutions per minute and a torque of 159 pound-feet at 2,500 revolutions per minute. This ride also has a turbocharged multi-point fuel injector. The transmission is a 6-speed manual. In terms of speed and acceleration, this ride can get up to 121 miles per hour. It can accelerate from 0 to 60 in about 9.6 seconds. Again, this is not the fastest car on the market, and it's also not the fastest one Alfa Romeo has ever made, but this is nothing to shrug off. Hatchbacks are simply amazing. Though less of a feature and more of a characteristic, hatchbacks are pretty cool in general. They aren't always the most elegant cars out there, but the Alfa Romeo Giulietta combines class with the level of practicality that comes from a hatchback. Having a door on the back makes activities such as going camping, buying groceries, and even moving home a great deal easier. Most people don't realize the full potential of owning a hatchback until they get one. In fact, these vehicles are a bit underrated. The Alfa Romeo Giulietta leaves a huge legacy. It's always sad when great cars are discontinued. People often speculate as to why the decision was made, and it is usually related to business. Often when a car has been on the market for quite some time, buyers start to lose interest in it, eventually resulting in a decline in sales. Rather than continue to release an unsuccessful car, most car companies would rather put the machine out of its misery. Only time will tell if the Alfa Romeo Giulietta makes a comeback. As seen before, after a break in production, many formerly discontinued vehicles are rebooted with new and exciting changes.